They're in the gate, and they're off. And it's a good beginning for Soaring Free. Soaring Free now out to be the early leader from the far outside, Mr. O'Brien. Domestic Dispute is right there. Soaring Free takes the initiative. No one's running with him early. Whipper's up close, but under a hold toward the inside. Domestic Dispute is there. Special Ring is in between horses, just a bit off the lead, and in between horses while running along in fourth. Singletary gets a good spot early, drafting behind horses fifth. Silver Tree, a very good spot for him. He's sixth on the inside. Mr. O'Brien is seventh. Defending champion Six Perfections is now eighth. Artie Schiller now ninth toward the inside. Musical Chimes alongside him in 10th. Nothing to Lose is three wide, racing in 11th. Then it's Antonius Pius covered up in behind horses, followed by Diamond Dream. Black Dune is the last of them all. The pace is relatively soft, 24 seconds flat for the opening quarter, and the half in 48 and 3/5 seconds. That does augur well for the front runner, Soaring Free. Special Ring to the attack now as they move into the far turn. Whipper right there just in behind the lead. Domestic Dispute on the outside. He's third. Singletary still on hold. He's running along in fourth. Mr. O'Brien fifth on the outside. Six Perfections is only 5 lengths from the lead, but she's got 5 horses in front of her now. Silver Tree right there, ready to roll toward the inside. Nothing to Lose with a swooping move on the far outside in Black Dune, and they're off to turn into the stretch. Here's Singletary. Singletary with a blitz to the lead. Singletary in front. On the outside, a late charge coming from Antonius Pius. Coming down to the finish. Singletary to catch. Antonius Pius veers in, and just as he did, he lost chance to beat Singletary. Singletary wins it by a neck over Antonius Pius. Six Perfections finished third.
And Tom, I am having a hard time hearing you with these guys down here. These are some of the happiest owners I've ever seen in my life. That's Don Chatlos, the trainer. This is David Flores. The owners won't shut up to make the presentation to the winner of the NetJets Mile, President and CEO, Mr. Richard Santulli. Richard.
Great job. I couldn't be happier for you young guys. It's spectacular. Wonderful job. Singletary.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's such an honor. This is unbelievable. This is a moment I'm going to start crying because I never thought this would happen. And Don Chatlos right here, he does such a great job. He's the best young trainer anybody could ever have. And thank you to my grandfather. I know he pushed me and made this happen.
All right. Very emotional time down here for all these guys. And Don, you've been pointing to the sky a couple times. Tell us why.
Well, these guys are unbelievable. They let me give him the summer off. One race before the Breeders' Cup, we knew that he'd be 100%. And, you know, this plan started the day after the Del Mar Derby last year, and it all happened for us. We are so happy.
Great. But was it your grandfather that got you interested in racing?
Yeah, my grandfather, Howard W. Koch, got me interested in racing. When I wish he was here. He would love this. I'll tell you what, it's awesome.
It really is awesome.
I don't even know what to say, and I'm not usually at a loss for words.
And we've got David Flores buried behind everybody here. And David, what Trevor Denman just talked about how chilly you sat the whole time and said you're one of the coolest riders he's ever seen. You showed it today.
Well, thanks a lot. It's a privilege for me to hear good things from Trevor. And first of all, I want to thank Don and Bill and everybody in the team. Without this, I don't think I would make it. You know, they give me the confidence, and I was just a passenger on this horse and move at the right time, and thank God we make it through.
And I saw you, Don, rooting. I think you started rooting. You say, open up, open up, open up, and then you said, hold on, and is the race over?
That's what it turned into for sure.
So just a great job. Don, David, Bill, everybody, just a great job. Big wins. All right, here we go.
Singletary! Singletary!